Daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to Ma and me. Just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him cause he run and hid, but the meanest thing the sumbitch ever did was before he left he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke and got a lot of laughs from a lot of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red, and some guy'd laugh and I'd go bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard, my wits got keen, and I roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and the stars, I'd search the honky-tonks and bars to kill that sumbitch that gave me that god-awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I just hit the town and my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew at an old saloon on the street of mud. There at a table dealing stud sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from the worn out picture that my mother had. I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. Well, he was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold. I said, "Hey, my name is Sue, how do you do? Now you gonna die." Yeah, that's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes and he went down, but to my surprise, he came up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth and we crashed through the wall and out into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. I tell you, I've fought tougher men, but hell, I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun, but I pulled mine first. He stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough. If a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be damn tough." I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along, so I gave you that name and said goodbye, and I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and that name is what's helped you go strong. Yeah, he said, "Now just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you've got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your gut and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the dirty sumbitch that named you Sue." What could I say? Well, I got all choked up and I threw down my gun, called him my pa and he called me his son, and I come away with a different point of view. And I think about him every now and then, and every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm going to name him Bill or George or anything but Sue.